Guys, welcome back to the 100 today. Hopefully we get a bat because we didn't get an opportunity with the bat last time around. And our team probably suffered for it. We did not win many of our games. I think of our first 4, we just had the 1 win. Once again, we're going to be batting first. A score of 150 is not going to be enough. Actually, no, we're bowling first. I couldn't even remember what team I am. We are the Trent Rockets. Terrific. And we have the Superchargers, 70 runs off 60 balls. Is that correct? 65 balls. Is that right? Yes, it is right. Because it's the first innings, obviously everything's counting up. And that confused me. And we also have them 6 down in the process. That makes it 7. That is absolutely plum. Finger goes up. We get a big wicket. Have a look at this. It just goes straight on. No real turn at all. Obed McCoy out for 13. It is 7 for 74. And which is just a great time to be alive at the crease. Because we've got them in a really good position. And I don't think we're going to bat again in this game. So chances are if I forward through to the end of this matchup, I didn't bat again. I'll catch that. Stop giving me the ball. I'm bowling horribly. I've gone for 25 from 10. Oh, at least there's a wicket. Bairstow's out. That's quite funny. Oh, and this could be the end if you catch it. We get the Superchargers all out for 110. We weren't needed with the bat. Easy win. Good result. On to the next. Jeez, you can't see the captain because of the sun. And in our next game of the 100, we're going to bowl first again, which I think is a great call because clearly the last game we bowled first, it worked, it was effective. We're going to do it again at the 85 ball mark. I'm going to come in 128 currently on the board for Manchester. Edged. And he runs. And so, you know, we're obviously in a decent position. Having put in a bit of work, that's going to be a boundary. Not ideal. It's always hard to work out where you should bowl it here because they can sweep you, they can hit you over the offside, they can hit you over the onside, they can hit you in the air like that. They can find the gaps even of the men in the deep because the field or the shapes of the ovals are quite awkward at times. I think this is a better field than the one I had to the other guy. That's in the air. Couple of men out there, but I think it might carry them both. It does. It's 6. 50 partnership comes up. They're on 140. Don't really want to chase more than 160. They're running this very quick single and they'll get it. So yeah, we didn't bowl again. 159 on the board. Do we get our first chance with the bat? Surely. And we will, which is terrific news. We need 81 from 45. That's so doable. So very doable. Oh, that's very high. I reckon this is out. Actually, that's a short boundary. Surely it carries. Yeah, it does. But also, like, I've got the opportunity. The short boundary at the moment is this stand. So you got to go behind square on the onside if you're wanting the short boundary. But again, they don't give it to me. They only bloody ever bowl it short and outside off. I never get the chance. So I've got to take advantage of it. This is obviously my first time batting in the 100. We're up to game 7. Oh, I've just... No. Oh, yeah, I have. I have run out my teammate who was batting at a strike rate of 157. Awful from me. So now I do actually have to do something, as they say. Suppose that's a good start. It's going to be 1 bounce for 4. Where are my gaps? Mid-wicket's an option. Over point's an option. That's where we go, and it is 6. The amount of power I get on that back foot shot is absolutely insane, isn't it just? Oh, that's very much in the air. The bowler should get underneath it. It's going to be a caught and bowled. I think I've blown this game for our team by getting my in batsman out. At the end of 100 balls, we make 158, which is not enough. We lose by a run. I think I need to be solely blamed for that loss because I was not very good. But that's what happens when it takes 6 games to actually give me the bat. All right, welcome back. We are... Oh, that should be a chance. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be 4 for Sanger. We're coming up here against the Oval Invincibles. another London team, and we've got them, what's that, 45 for 2 after about 7 and a bit overs worth of, I guess if you're calling it 20 overs, like a T20, about 7.5 overs through. That's going to be 6. Actually, no, it's going to be 4. And we've won, what, like 2 or 3 games now this season. We've lost, obviously, every other game this season. 2 games, in fact, we've lost by 1 run. So if we miss out on the finals, that is entirely a terrible result for us. He's come down the wicket. Should have been stumped. Don't know how it didn't happen. I'm pretty sure the gloves were through the actual stumps there. And, oh my goodness, it should have been a no ball because he's taking the ball in front of the stumps. But I don't know how he did not whip him off. Oh, this time, he whipped him off. I don't know if he got it quick enough, though. That's the question. Not out. I've beaten this guy a few times in the air when he chooses to come down. That time I don't. He hits me for 6. Oh, no, for 4. Val Drummond gets that 50 partnership up between he and Sanger. They haven't been absolutely elite so far with the bat, but there is another 4 runs. And that was despite a pretty good start to that over anyway. We check back in later on in the innings. We will get a wicket of Val Drummond. It took us an eternity to do so. The keeper takes the catch. He will have to go. 9 balls to go. What can we restrict them to as a team? Oh, that's a nice delivery. If we can keep them under 140, that would be absolutely fantastic. There's a thick inside edge. Could have easily gone back onto the stumps. Didn't. They'll come back for a 2nd run. And that's in the air as well. And I think that's going to be 6 again. Fielder can't save it. So I'm actually bowling the last 10 deliveries. I thought I was going to be bowling just the 9. Bowling the final 10. So bowling the 19th, I guess you could call it. But no, and I've gone at 2 runs per ball. So it's just not been a great bowling performance from me, and I think they're going to end up with probably close to 160 if we continue as poor as we've been bowling here. This is the problem. Everywhere I bowl it, they find the gap. Edged again. He's already had 1 nick for 4 in this over. Going to be a 2nd. That was a horrific over. It went for 12. I just want to point out, my 20 balls went for 44 runs. Could have given literally anyone else some balls here. The good news, we've got a chance to redeem with the bats. That's definitely not it. As we scurry through for a leg bye. Does seem very doable, though, this sort of a scoreline. That's maybe glove, maybe the leg. We get back. But what do we need? 52 from 29. It's certainly a doable result. God, I'm continually awful. That required scoreline. Getting a bit higher now. 45 from 25. And again, I just cannot find the middle of the bat. It sort of skews away. I'm definitely struggling in this competition in general to really find any sort of fitting form. Although that's not a bad hit. That should go all the way. And it's actually out of here. 128 metres. That's the best shot we've hit in at least 3 videos, because I don't think I batted in the last couple of them. And sure enough, I found the man straight away after that, because my form line is just not very good. I'm out for 10. I think similar score to last time. It's 4 for 133. At least I didn't waste any balls at the crease. We do go on to win it, though, by 5 wickets, which is great. I wonder what's left. Is there one more game left in our season? I think there might be. So there is 1 game left for us as the Trent Rockets. We are currently in 4th position. Trying to work out who qualifies for the final. There's a semi-final and then a final. So it must only be the top 3 teams that actually get through. So it means we need to win and we need the Fire to lose in order, or the Spirit to lose in order for us to qualify. Every other team still technically in contention for the finals, given there is, obviously one win between 2nd and 8th. It is incredible. Incredibly close. And remember, we've had 2 games where we've lost by 1 run. So they could come back to haunt us if we don't qualify. We're playing Manchester, who I think we actually lost to maybe by a run last time around, and that was probably on me. And this is the game, obviously, that will determine whether or not we make the finals. I mean, even if we win this, there's still a chance we don't actually qualify. So that's how important winning is. It's going to at least give us the very best chance of making it there. That's in the air. I think it's going to be 6. There's a fielder in the deep, but he won't stop that. And so our form in the back end of this competition has not been great, especially, I mean, the sun is in my eye there, but especially this sort of defense. I feel like the fields maybe are just not, maybe they're not helping me. I don't know whether it's I'm setting poor fields or I'm just getting battered across the park anyway. Or do I just need to set, overly offside fields to be able to take these wickets and just keep them quiet by having all the men out there on the offside? I don't know. Also, looks like our scoreboard is a little bug. It's still telling me that 6 on the first over I bowled went for 102 metres. This one, though, is another 6. Wonder if that's gone for 102 metres. No, it's gone for 92. Okay. That's going to stick around probably for a little while as well. We're heading towards sort of that 3/4 mark of the innings. That's very high. I think that'll be 6 as well, though. If it does drop short, I'll be very disappointed. Now it is 6. And I've been hit for 4 6s, I believe, off my 8 deliveries. I don't think I've been hit for anything other than a 6. Now they do get a single. So it's either a 6 or a dot that we hit them for prior to that ball. There's another 4. I cannot bowl in this competition. I'm useless. Like, genuinely, I have no ability to bowl in this comp. Everything is very, very poor. I've actually been horrible this entire tournament. Whether it has been with the bats, whether it has been with the ball, I am not getting any sort of desired result. There's another edge that's going to be more runs. And if this was a trial for, like, whether or not the IPL auction would pick me up, tell you what, you wouldn't be selecting me after this. Bowler who's been absolutely pummeled in a specialist short form competition. That's going to be 4 again, or nicely done. They'll tag team to keep it to just the 1 in the end. But I've bowled essentially 3 overs here, and I've gone for 34 runs. So 3 runs a ball almost, which is what I was earlier in the over. If you were bowling a normal over, you'd be going at 18s. That's crazy. Continue to try to recover from this. But there's the other problem, is I've got so many edges that just either the keeper's not good enough or I need to have a slip in because we're just not taking any catches. I bowl it full, I bowl it short. I mean, that is just the most ridiculous thing I think I've seen all day. Of all the ways to get wickets, that's not how I pictured it. Bryant out for 10, it's 6 for 121. Oh, well, I should have had a slip in earlier then. Clearly. That's going to drop short, I think. Anyway, the end of my 20 deliveries. 1 for 46. Genuinely horrible figures. And now we are going to have to bat in a competition where we have sucked. Good news for us, it's just 64 from 52. But that's the thing. I have to bat properly. I have to bat well. I have to get us over the line here. Off the back foot. It's only going to be a couple. Didn't quite come out of the middle. The game goes so quick, doesn't it? Rutherford faced 9 balls in a row. That's got to be a wide. Like each end, I guess, or each over is bowled like 10 balls in a row from one side. So I guess you can have someone face quite a number of deliveries in a row. There is a lot of protection on the offside. But if you got it over the infield on the onside, it's going to be worth runs. I just need to get off strike. Because even that has been horribly mishit. And I'm probably going to be run out. Dive! My horrible run continues. It's 5 for 103. The good news though, the team goes on to win. There's a chance we make the finals. I don't know if we're going to. Let's find out. So, the answer to that question is no. We miss out on the finals for the 100. which is very disappointing. It means we will sort of take a little bit of time off in preparation for the Caribbean Premier League, where we will be the big time captain for the first time. I know we were captain last time around. We lost. Remember, we lost the final of the CPL last time. We weren't able to get it done. So hopefully this time around we can go on and win this competition. Now, I want to have a look at how bad I was in that comp just then. We took 9 wickets at an average of 25, which is not terrible, but it's not great. My economy, 11.31. Awful. And also, our batting. This is how bad it was. 4 innings, 8 matches, we only batted 4 times, or I think it might have been 3. 23 runs from 19, just 3 boundaries across that, at an average of 7.67, striking at 121 and a high score of 10. That is absolutely pathetic. It's easily the worst series we've ever done. I'm hoping we can just put that behind us, forget about it. We'll go into the CPL, and hopefully this one will be much better.